What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Doing It with Jason. I'm Jason, and today I'm going to be talking about drills versus impact drivers. I've been owning both for pretty much ever, and I'm going to show you which one you should get, especially if you have to make a decision between one or the other. Stick around. Alright guys, so first we're going to talk about the drill. That has been around since I was a kid. Obviously, it's been around before I was a kid. So these have been around. So now, of course, with the state-of-the-art technology, they have brushless motors now, and then they have non-brushless as well. It's all about how much money you want to spend, how much cooler you want to show off to the neighbors. All right, so first we're going to be talking about the drill. And this is a cordless model, and of course it's brushless. I just got it. It's pretty nice, actually. I'm really enjoying it. So now, first thing you're going to have on a drill is your chuck. This one's a keyless chuck, so you can close it up. Open it back up. You don't need a tool or anything. It's very nice. It is a drill, but you can use screw attachments and tips just like this one. So you could sit here and drill or screw a screw into some wood, just like so. Now, this one has a 1 and a 2, which 1 is going to be our speed. So you can hear it nice and slow, and switch it to 2. It's a little faster. That works really well for drilling and when you're ready to rock and roll with a drill bit, which I'll show you in a second. So for screwing and regular stuff, I usually just have it set to 1. It's ready to go. And then also it's got this little, kind of like a torque clutch little system here. So what that's going to do is, depending on the number, the lower the number generally, it's going to slow down, not really slow down, it's going to stop this chuck from spinning. So let's set it on 1, which is the weakest setting, and then I go to screw this away, and it's not doing anything. See, this is not moving. It's kind of almost acting like a ratcheting impact, slightly. And what this is good for is if you want to bottom out the bolt or you want to stop the bolt. So if you wanted to just go all the way, you know, as strong as you can with that bolt and get it all the way as deep as possible, they've got, this one has 3 little dots. There's no numbers, but that's going to give you full-on power as much as this thing can handle. And you can hear it. Cheap screw. But you get the point. Now, backing it out. Now if we set it to, let's say, 7, what's going to happen is this screw will not go all the way. As you can see, it's still, the head of the screw is still right there at the top. It will not go any further because this is stopping it. And it's kind of nice. You could have it set up so the screw is nice and flush at the top, not quite all the way in or all the way through. Now, obviously, the number one thing for drills is a drill bit. You can put the drill bit in there, ready to go. And then, like I said before, depending on what you're drilling and whatnot, I like to set it to, if you're doing something like metal, and this bit's going through metal, you're going to want to go at a slower speed, you know, that stuff. So, you know, there you go. Ready to rock and roll. That easy, that quick. And then when you're on the drill, I'm guessing that's probably what this little setting is for, but I don't really pay that much attention to these. But the 3 dots, obviously I would put that on the drill because I don't want the drill slowing down or stopping. So if it was at 1, you'll know pretty quick. See? You don't want to do that. That sounded horrible. So for drilling, you don't want it to slow down or stop. You want it to go full on speed and drill away. All right, and now on to our impact driver. This thing is pretty sweet. Name brand aside, it doesn't matter what name brand. Now it starts off the same as a drill, you know, but as you can see, it doesn't have a keyless chuck. A normal drill bit would not work. This thing will accept drill bits. I just don't like it for it because there's only 1 speed on this and it doesn't drill as well. So we're just gonna say for the review here, I would not recommend this as a drill gun, and I would have a drill gun separately because this is a drill gun. It goes rather slow. Like I said, there's not multiple speeds on it. It's just, you know, it's not made for that. So get rid of that idea. And it is a hexagon type shape, quick release or quick install bit. So that's the kind you need, and as you can see, it lifts and pulls out. Here's what it looks like so, like a stop sign. So you put that in there, you're ready to go. So these are just your standard drywall screw I had lying around. And then as you can see, I have some holes there, but I'm gonna go into a spot where there's no hole. You push this on there, get it started, you know, nice and slow. What is nice, you know, it's got a slow, and the trigger is very, you know, pretty much anywhere. So it's not just straight up on off like the old school ones are. So you put this on, you'll hear the impact kicking in, and take a listen. Right there. So right now there's a whole bunch of little tiny things beating the crap out of the screw and getting it to go down with very minimal force. And just like that, that quick, this impact is already in there. So that, in a nutshell, is what an impact is for. It's for, imagine, it's almost like a hammer drill, or those things that, you know, the impact drivers that they take off lug nuts with on cars, stuff like that. That's similar to what this is, but it changes the game of screwing. You can now get in the angles that you normally wouldn't be able to get to. Well, now after knowing all the features and what each one can do and can't do, if you're looking for one, obviously it's gonna be the drill. You're gonna want this. It's gonna do pretty much everything, all that good stuff. But if you want a little bit more oomph, then you got the impact driver. So, you know, really it's up to you guys and what you need and what would work well for you. So thanks for watching. Stick around for the next video and be sure to subscribe.